everybody. Welcome back to an episode of the 3 Count. I'm the greatest second place champion, War Machine MJ.
I'm Rodimus Prime.
I'm Mainstream now.
We are the 3 Count Mafia, and we are here today to talk about the season premiere of Smackdown on Fox.
Yes, this is what they call a new era. How many times have they said it's a new era?
Anytime it's marketing.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, they went all out. I mean, kudos to them for going all out. I mean, they really made this feel like a big deal. They had a blue carpet, you know, like they're like an award show type thing. You know, promoting a video game coming out soon, so on and so forth.
Yeah, they had a lot of celebrities, a lot of WWE alumni, including Booty Lashley, and we're calling him Booty Lashley because he has somebody else's booty on his arm.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw a meme saying that Lashley looked like a preacher with his wife.
Yeah.
She looked like a church wife.
Anyway, but
Oh, yeah.
we kicked off Friday Night SmackDown with a view of the new set. It looks like a high-tech tunnel.
Yes, I like this a lot because Raw's new stage looks dope, but not as dope as SmackDown's.
Well, okay, SmackDown's new stage, dope.
Yeah.
Dope-ish. But Raw's stage, uninspired.
I mean,
It's dope.
like I said, to me, I like it, but it's crazy how they have the entrance on the other side of it.
Smackdown is doper.
Yeah.
That is true. I agree.
But, yeah, it's just, it's like a tunnel, but they have what's the word I'm looking for? They have, like, screens on the arches of the tunnel.
Yeah.
I was bummed out when they said they weren't bringing back the Silver Fist, because I loved the Silver Fist. But I heard it was such a pain to lug around and build, so. But they brought in something a lot cooler. We kicked off the show with Stephanie and Vince, which, why not? They kept it very brief. It's basically, welcome to SmackDown on Fox. Rolls, show intro.
Mm-hmm.
What did y'all? Let me ask y'all. With Raw and SmackDown, what do y'all think of the new theme songs and the intro videos?
They're alright, I guess. They're going to have to change up the SmackDown one.
With AC/DC?
What? No, like, it was very Kofi heavy.
I heard that.
Yeah.
I heard about that.
But no, we kicked off the show with The Man, my future ex-wife, Becky Lynch. And basically, it's great to be here, but I'm looking for a fight. Someone, come out here, give me a fight. Out comes King Corbin.
Oh, boy.
You know, I was thinking about while we were watching Hell in the Cell. Baron Corbin, when he cuts a promo, he sounds as half-baked as Sid was.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least he didn't like scream and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or like Warrior, at least you understand what he's saying. Warrior, his promos, as I always say, were funny garbage.
Yeah.
They were funny, but they were garbage because you didn't understand crap that he was saying.
But you know who has the best promo in the game?
Who's that?
MJF.
Yeah.
Facts. Because he's better than you, and you know it.
He knows how to draw heat.
He does.
Anyway, basically Baron Corbin came out there and said, I'm the king. I should be starting the new era of SmackDown. And before he even stepped in the ring, I'm pretty sure he smelled what The Rock was cooking.
Yeah.
Because the great one, the icon of the show, The Rock, finally returns home.
Yes. The biggest movie star in the world right now. He got an amazing ovation because, of course, they named the show after this guy. He's the one that came up with the catchphrase, Smackdown.
Not to mention Sacramento. Wait, were they in Sacramento?
No, that was in L.A.
Yeah, they were in LA.
Because I know they threw out the Kings.
Yeah.
The Kings and LeBron and all that.
Yeah. Well, Los Angeles Kings and for hockey and so on and so forth.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, LA really loved him. Yeah, Baron Corbin tried mocking, of course, LeBron James, who's King James or whatever.
Yeah.
And The Rock basically came to his defense. And at that point, The Rock just proceeded to do what he does best, and that's verbally abuse and embarrass Baron Corbin.
Yeah, I mean, how many people have embarrassed Baron Corbin?
Too many.
Exactly.
He's even embarrassed himself.
Facts.
Anyway, yeah, I actually enjoyed this good bit of banner from The Rock. I'm not a huge fan of The Rock, but I enjoyed this.
Yeah. He called Baron Corbin, what, Burger King on crack?
Yeah, called him Cracky the King.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he said just because you won King of the Ring doesn't mean you get to walk around being a king. I mean, Becky Lynch is the man, but you don't see her with a pair of, coming out here with a pair of testicles. And she's like, yeah, my testicles are much bigger than yours.
Yeah.
Of course, Baron Corbin then said, my testicles are adequate.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, then Becky and The Rock decided that Baron Corbin was a badass, a strong, tough dude, and was just going to start calling him STD, which sexually transmit disease. Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
And then they proceeded to, well, I say they, but it was mostly Rock proceeded to beat up Baron Corbin. Becky Lynch looked like an afterthought in the beatdown.
True.
Yeah, Becky did like a couple of punches and a leg drop.
Yeah.
While The Rock bust out the greatest hits, The Rock bottomed into the people's elbow. And insane. At least he didn't come out there and light his name on fire.
Yeah, that was dope.
And wasted like an hour of our time.
Yeah, waste like 5 days of our time.
And WrestleMania 32 was like how long?
Like 7 hours total.
And
5 years.
He took up like a whole century just to light his name on fire.
And then 6 seconds to squash Eric Rowan.
Oh my god. And then John Cena came out there.
For no reason.
And he was injured. Jesus Christ.
Just what the fuck?
Anyway, we come back from commercial, and it's 4 horsewomen tag team action. This was a really good match. Really fun, really fast, really dynamic. Sasha got busted open. Looked pretty nasty, too.
Yeah.
However, Bayley tapped to, I believe, the disarmor. Yeah, okay, she tapped out to the figure 8. Yeah, Bayley has been eating losses left and right.
Yeah.
You lose.
Next, we were going to have a champion versus champion match as uncool dad Seth Rollins wears sandals and socks everywhere.
Oh my god.
Took on Intercontinental Champion missing in action. I mean Shinsuke Nakamura.
Who?
That's why I said missing in action.
Oh. What's the name of that belt again?
The Intercontinental Breakfast
Never heard of it.
Oh. You mean that nice looking belt with the white strap?
with the pancakes on it. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Anyway, yeah, they were going at it. Shinsuke tried to put it away early with a armbar into a triangle. Seth was gearing up for well, actually, hang on. Let me dial it back. Before this match kicked off, we got another episode of Firefly Funhouse. Best programming on cable TV right now.
There you go.
Where Bray basically introduced his friends to a new audience, which at that point I instantly felt bad for anybody trying to explain this to non-wrestling fans / people who have been out of the loop.
Mm-hmm.
Explaining why there's puppets.
Because they're going to look at this like, what is this horse-ish? What is this? This is not what I grew up on back in my day. You know, they use that term, back in my day.
Fuck your day.
Attitude Era was still best. Anyway, yeah, of course Bray's introducing his friends, Abby the Witch, Mercy the Buzzard, Hotchkiss the pig boy, and Ramblin' Rabbit pops up as a Seth Rollins cosplayer.
Yeah.
I feel bad because he bought that cheap. Nobody wanted to be Seth Rollins for Halloween. Anyway, Bray said, rather than talk to you about what's going to happen, I'm going to show you. And then he puts the rabbit in the cage, inside of a bird cage, and said it's Ramblin' Rollins taking on No Mercy the Buzzard. And of course, No Mercy proceeds to rip him a new one. Fluff and pieces go everywhere. Bray Wyatt pulls out pieces of Rambling Rabbit, says, oh no, not Rambling Rabbit, speak to me. Oh well, see you in hell.
Bye!
We get back to the match. Seth Rollins is gearing up for a stomp. Lights go down. Lights briefly. Oh, a little come back up. Shinsuke standing in the ring like, what's going on? Where's Seth? What happened?
Sammy is just like standing outside of the ring, just like, what's going on here?
I keep forgetting Sammy was there. He was quiet during this match.
Which is surprising.
Anyway, camera cuts up. Seth Rollins is on top of the stage looking everywhere but behind him.
He's scared, bro.
Like an idiot.
Like a bitch.
Baby back.
Because that's basically how they made him look, like a bitch.
Anyway,
Not just a bitch, a baby back bitch.
he wasn't looking behind him, which the tunnel was right behind him. The
Yes,
Fiend
yes.
still sneaks up on him, starts smothering him with the claw, and then throws him off the stage.
Pitiful.
Yes.
They've made Seth Rollins look like a bitch.
That's why they need to turn him heel.
Facts.
Because
On Cool Hill.
if they make him look like a bitch while he's a heel, almost said make him look like a heel while he's a bitch. Either way, it'd be justified.
Yeah.
A bitch.
I mean, they made him look, he acted like the cowardly bitch of a heel when he was in the Authority.
Yeah, because I mean, think about it. Some of the best heel figures have been cowardly heels, like
Sure.
Edge,
Triple H.
Triple H. Who else? Flair,
Yeah. The Rock.
The Rock, yeah, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Speaking of cool guys, Kevin Owens was taking on Shane McMahon in a ladder match that really should have happened at Hell in a Cell.
I know.
Yeah,
Right?
because if Kevin Owens were to lose, he'd be fired and have to drop his lawsuit. If Shane McMahon lost, then he would be fired.
Yep, and the lawsuit would go on. This was a great match. I heard Steven Larson compare this to a AAA match. Just big spot, big spot. Nobody is selling. They just seamlessly transition. In fact, we came back from commercial and they were right at another big spot.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But, yeah, Shane McMahon was at the top of the ladder about to get the briefcase. Kevin Owens pulled him down right into a powerbomb.
Ugh.
Then,
On the ladder?
on a ladder.
Ouch.
And then Kevin Owens got up there. He took down the briefcase, and he was so happy with this one. He was so fired up. He picked Shane McMahon up with the microphone in his hand, yelled, "Shane, you're fired." Stunned him, ball game.
Knowing WWE and their logic, they'll probably have Shane back on SmackDown within the next 2 weeks.
I hope not.
Because at this point, Shane McMahon, it was cool when he returned in 2016, but now he's just overstayed as well.
They said they weren't going to have any authority figures, so...
But guess what? They did. And it sucked.
I mean, they don't have anybody for Raw.
That is true.
Yeah, next we had 8-man tag team action with all 8 of these guys on the Raw brand. We had, in one side, the phenomenal United States champion AJ Styles, the Raw tag team champions Dolph Ziggler and Bob Roode, and for some reason Randy Orton.
How did he get added in this?
I don't even know. Anyway, they were taking on the team of Heavy Machinery, Braun, and for some reason The Miz.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right?
Anyway, towards the downstretch of this match, everybody on the heel side is on the outside. Braun Strowman does his usual check, where he runs through, checks everybody, and then before turning his attention back to Dolph Ziggler, he takes time to square off with current heavyweight boxing champion Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King.
Yes. And Tyson Fury is a bad dude. He's one of the best boxers in all of the world besides Deontay Wilder.
And he's a great talker.
Yes. And wasn't it where he pushed Tyson?
No, like he had faux squared up with him, just that.
Yeah.
Or how did Mazzana do it? Yeah, there it is. Just
Like that. Hey, Malcolm.
How long ago?
There you go.
I can't separate you guys. Anyway,
It's too late.
I guess somebody's gonna have to get murdered.
Yeah.
Malcolm, you pay for your own doctor bills. Anyway, Yeah, he had teased a little square up with Tyson Fury. Went back to Dolph Ziggler.
He threw Dolph Ziggler.
Well, he chucked him into the ring post. Then he chucked him into the barricade in front of Fury. Fury, who is still standing in front of the barricade, gets inadvertently backhanded by Ziggler. And he tries to hop the barricade, but security is all over him. You know, like white on rice. Braun Strowman picks up Ziggler, throws him in the ring, power slams him 1, 2, 3, and then teases a fight between him and Fury. And then immediately after SmackDown went off, WWE put on their Facebook that Tyson Fury will be live on Monday night on next week's Monday Night Raw with an open mic.
Yes.
So I'm interested to see what he's got to say because, like I said, he is one hell of a talker. Those ads leading up to his fight against Deontay Wilder were wildly entertaining.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, they're two of the best boxers in the entire world.
Fun fact, I did not know Deontay Wilder is from Tuscaloosa.
Yeah. I didn't know he
I
was.
thought he was from Birmingham, honestly.
Looked it up on Wikipedia. It says he's from Tuscaloosa.
Ah, good one. Good one.
Thank you. Not saying anything about Deontay Wilder. He's great. But we don't like the University of Alabama.
Boo, they suck.
Boo Tide. Boo. Boo Tide.
Oregon, nigga. Oregon.
Next, we had a lumberjack match between Big Dog Roman Reigns. We did not hear Big Dog. We did not hear a boss time, even though Michael Cole's on SmackDown.
Which was weird.
Didn't hear any of it.
Hey, it was good, though. It was good.
It was a good kind of weird. Anyway, he took on Eric Rowan. Now, the fun thing about this is they had heel and face lumberjacks, as per usual. But every time Rowan got thrown out, the face lumberjacks would beat up on Rowan and throw him in. Same with Roman. But Roman, he cleared everybody out when Eric Rowan got thrown to the outside. Daniel Bryan was on commentary, and Luke Harper tried to get involved in this match. Daniel Bryan cut him off. I mean, he still got his ass beat, but
Yeah.
in the end, Big Dog got the win, was jumped immediately by Luke Harper. Daniel Bryan saved his ass, and Daniel Bryan said, "One time only." And they shook hands, getting ready for their match at Hell in a Cell.
Big dog.
And before we get to the main event, there was some more 24/7 shenanigans. As
24/7, 7-Eleven, European.
Impact Grand Champion Legends TV X Division belt. 5-star championship. 5-star tap or snap championship.
5-time fat tap.
Those belts are ugly as sh.
Jesus. Do we even need to talk about those belts?
I will say, though, that the greatest 5-star champion is still Jake Hager.
Jake Hager.
Jake Hager.
Jesus.
Anyway, but yeah, there was some 24/7 shenanigans as Carmella lost her 24/7 championship due to some accidental trip-ups to DJ Marshmello, who is a DJ for that Fortnite crap.
Oh, yeah.
I could care less. Anyway,
Fuck Fortnite.
Marshmello got rolled up by Carmella later on in the night. She is a two-time?
Yeah, two-time.
Two-time 24/7 champion.
Two-time.
I had to come off the cuff as five-time.
Yeah.
My boy Swag.
My boy Swag. Shucky Ducky 5-time. And speaking of championships, we move on to our main event. Brock Lesnar challenging Kofi Kingston for the WWE Championship. Now, damn it, what's her name? Sideline correspondent for Fox.
Aaron Andrews.
Yes. When she was interviewing Kofi, she made two mistakes. First, she called the New Day Posse.
Bruh.
She called Woods and Big E Posse.
She said that. Yeah, I remember her saying that. Yeah.
Yeah, because Big E had a good response. He said, "We've been called a lot of things.
Oh God.
Rabble-rousers, rascals, mother..." And Xavier Woods cut him off before he could say mother... before he could say MFers. Anyway, The other mistake she said was Kofi will be challenging for the WWE Championship.
You stupid.
Bruh.
You stupid. You stupid.
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
You're stupid.
Rookie. Hashtag boom, rookie.
Yeah.
Day one. Day one, bro.
Day one.
Day one.
New day one. They didn't, but you get the point. Yeah, they screwed Kofi. Jobbed him out in 9 seconds.
Pitiful.
As soon as the bell rang, Kofi ran at Brock. Brock picked him up. F5, 1, 2, 3, done.
9 seconds.
Trash. 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 Tragedy.
That made Daniel Bryan's 8-second title loss look like a storytelling device.
I know, right?
That made that shit look like child's play. Like literal child's play.
Made Bob Backlund's 8-second loss look like a damn trial of heroism.
Terrible.
Anyway, yeah. As soon as Brock Lesnar won, Rey Mysterio's music hits, and his video package looks amazing in that tunnel.
It does. I mean, it really sticks out.
Yeah, because it was an assault of colors, given his different masks. And he pops out there, not with Dominic, a.k.a. Walter Jr., but with former UFC heavyweight champion Cain Velasquez.
And I guess the way I was watching this, like, he got no reaction, like this much reaction.
He got a decent reaction.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there were some people who were cheering for him, but they were playing the narrative of when Brock got beat in the UFC in the first round when they had their first fight.
Yeah, speaking of Brock, he took a look at Cain and he was selling that.
Yeah,
Like,
he was just like, "Oh snap!"
He's like, "Oh, what do I do next? Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!" Yeah.
You know, they kept playing the narrative when he beat Brock, and he took him down. Started wailing on him. Brock's covering up.
Yeah, he went to the mount. Brock was covering up, which Brock doesn't cover up.
Yeah.
He's usually the mount, but no, he was mounted.
And so they okay, I just got that.
Aha!
I just got that. Oh, that was nice. That was nice.
Anyway, yeah, Brock rolled out of the ring, still scared. You could see him talking to the ref, basically a time check.
Yeah.
And he kept doing that thing of will he, won't he, will he, won't he.
Yeah.
So yeah, we closed the show out with Crown Jewel, Cain Velasquez, Brock Lesnar.
Oh,
Boo.
oh boy.
Boo.
And since this is as good as time as any to pull this joke off, that's gotta be Cain!
Okay.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
It sounds the same, but it's spelled different.
Yeah.
It's gotta be kind.
Apparently, Cain Velasquez is still under contract with UFC.
Yeah.
He's not under contract with almost at AEW, AAA,
Yeah.
and he is still yet to sign ink to paper with WWE.
I think he'll eventually sign with WWE.
Yeah, because they like snatching up former MMA talents.
Same way with football and any other sport.
Yeah. I mean, look at D.L. Madden.
Yeah. Shocking.
But, yeah. So we closed out SmackDown. A really good episode of SmackDown despite Kofi.
Yeah.
But they made good on their promise of keeping it a sports-centric show by having two relevant sports figures. That being Tyson Fury and Cain Velasquez. They didn't have a clip show of old, out-of-touch people like Hulk Hogan or Ric Flair.
Yeah, it's a good thing they didn't show up.
I'm tired of Hogan.
Flair, he kind of does too much too.
He does way too much.
Yeah.
The Rock I can accept because, again, they named the show after him. And they make a lot of money off of him, so...
That is true. That is true.
So yeah, as far as viewings go, Rod, you want to tell the fans how many views SmackDown got?
3.8 million viewers.
Nearly 4 mil.
Nearly 4 million motherfucking viewers.
4 million gazillion bajillion sazillion.
Yeah.
Now, I said this on the AEW on the first episode of The Elite Count. Go check it out where we talk about AEW. Yeah, this is just the first week of this. I want to see how the next couple weeks play out. Because like WWE said, this isn't a one-night sprint. It's a marathon.
Facts.
Who the hell says one-night sprint? You don't run a sprint in a night. That's dangerous.
You gotta be mighty fast to do a sprint in one night.
Besides that, they were just trying to cover up saying, oh crap, we lost. We need to make it sound like we didn't lose.
But evidently you lost.
They lost because AEW outperformed NXT. As far as viewings go, I felt like NXT had the better show last week.
True.
Yeah.
Not saying AEW did bad or anything. It's just NXT put on a takeover level show.
Yeah.
Championships aplenty.
I do like with AEW how they're making wins and losses mean something.
Oh yeah.
That should be very important.
In fact, they have that tacked on to their nameplates.
Nice.
Anyway, yeah, that is 3 count for the debut of Smackdown.
Yeah.
So yeah, check out our other episodes of 3 count. Even check out Elite Count. The Elite. I even have new theme songs for Elite Count.
Cool.
Yeah. So, yeah. Plug time. If you miss this opinion, but hate his ugly face, hate this thing. He has a podcast, Prime Talk with Rodimus Prime on the CastBox app.
Yes, episode 12 will be up next Wednesday as of this recording.
The cell with all the hell in it.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, more like no hell.
The problem cell. That's a good one. The problem cell.
Good one.
Anyway, yeah. So stay tuned to our channel. Please subscribe to our channel. We do great content. That being said, I'm the greatest second place champion in 3 count history, United States of War Machine MJ.
I'm Rodimus Prime.
With ugly face.
I am Mainstream Malcolm.
All I'm saying, he had an ugly face. But you're welcome to take offense to that too, because we are the 3 count Mafia. And we'll see you guys next time.